It's been lovely hearing from everybody. I'm also a psychologist, a psychotherapist, who was familiar with polyvagal theory for some time, and felt really drawn to it, a couple of years ago when I got COVID and then developed long COVID, and was really sort of grateful for the knowledge because the dysautonomia that I experienced as a person with long COVID was terrible. And my understanding of polyvagal theory sort of led me to the things that really helped me heal, which was, Chinese medicine, slow movement, like Tai Chi and Qigong, and a little bit of Western medicine too. But so I've wanted to learn more, and that intersection has made so much sense. So I was so grateful for this offering. And thinking about kind of the couple, so I've had practices that I've been like relatively faithful to, but my some of the new discoveries, the mudras, the prayer with the mudras, the thing I wanted to say about that is that I felt like it awoke in me a certain like childlike awe, like kind of like the itsy bitsy spider, but that it really, this embodied sense of being small and being held by this larger prayer, this larger universe, this larger. And every time I say it, I get that. Every time I do it. And so I'm so like, if that's the only thing I learned, like it is enough, like Dayenu, but uh, it was more than that. And that also the alternate nostril breathing surprised me. It's something I've practiced before, but starting to practice it every day as a way to enter my meditation, or as a way to enter sleep. It does something about clearing the mind that is really helpful. Um, I'm also a dance teacher, and so I really enjoy the idea of kind of the mixed state arousal, the way that Dr. Porges and Seth have sort of like made that very accessible to people, and I've used that in my class in a way that I think's been lovely. And then in my practice, I guess I wanted to share uh, like a small story, which is just my clients get so much relief when they understand their nervous system is doing something important for them. I do a lot of EMDR, which is eye movement desensitization and reprocessing. And a lot of that is trying like to connect people's frontal lobes, to the story of what happened to them, kind of to make a connection between that and kind of the terror of what happened to them. And so I have one client in particular who was processing something last week where she was restrained, and having the language to say your body wanted to mobilize and yet you couldn't mobilize. Just notice what you wanted to do. Something changed from her thinking, I'm terrible. I did something. I wasn't enough. I was a terrible in that situation. It changed to noticing that her body did want to do something. Um, and that felt that just those things really move the needle in working with people with trauma.